Hi and welcome to everyone. Move over a bit, Dad, so we get you in the other way. This is a change to your scheduled program because initially we are going to do the Scotland versus England preview, and with my dad, Magic Moss, and of course Wolves are going to slightly put an iron spanner in the works in regards to that because we're going to be talking instead about the new signing of Yerson Mosquera, who's joined today, Dad.
Okay, David.
Yeah, absolutely. So, basically, are you happy about this?
Yeah, I'm quite happy, Dave. I think quite a few teams are after him. Well, I think Man United and Man City was after him. I think interested in him anyway.
So. Well, that's right. Well, it was on sort of unveiled yesterday. He's 20 years of age. He's a Columbian. He's a centre back. We've been saying that we want a centre back.
That's true.
But he isn't going straight into the first team, although he's going to be around the first team squad. Basically, they're saying he's a bit of a breakout star. As you say, he was going to apparently be signed for Club Bruges. He was ready to get on the plane, according to Tim Spears on The Athletic.
And I know Man United was interested, I think.
That's right. And then he had a phone call from Wolves, and he's ended up having his medical, and he's been unveiled. So it's basically saying he's a breakout star. He's blossomed apparently in the last 12 months. He's only came onto the scene last year in 2020 for his Columbian club Atlético Nacional at the back end of the 2020 season.
See what happens.
And he's basically also been mooted to be a bit in the mould of a Yerry Mina. You probably remember him. He's played quite a lot in the Premier League.
Who?
Yerry Mina.
Yeah, go on.
Look, and Sarah's saying here, look, great to see Magic Moss, Merv saying pair of legends, absolutely. So it's great, everyone that's joining the video. So he became a regular for his Colombian club, he'd also helped his side to the group stage of the South American version of the Champions League, the Copa Libertadores, playing every minute in the qualifying wins as well. In terms of his presence,
how much would he cost anyway?
4.5 million they've got him for.
Oh, is that right?
4.5. 20 years of age, and they see him.
If he's as good as Neto, or what's his name?
Well,
Neto, he'd be all right.
He's going to be definitely not playing the Pedro Neto position because he plays up front.
Well, as long as he's as good as him anyway.
Potentially is good at him. It's described as having a physical presence. It's a domineering centre half. He's been compared, as I say, to several Colombian defenders, Davidson, Sanchez and Yerry Mina, just obviously those two. He's described as being tall, athletic, fast and robust, and he's being earmarked to be the next big hope for the Colombian national team's defence. In fact, there's a few people said he might be in the Copa America, which has just started. AJ Chandler says, Dad, is the Colombian Ryan Bennett.
Oh, well, if he's Ryan Bennett, well, fair enough, he's okay then.
So if he starts playing
for Ryan Bennett back,
if he starts playing for Wolves in the first team, it'll be like Yerson Bennett when it does.
More than likely, David.
Absolutely. Let's go on to a little bit more details as well about him, because apparently he's also a threat in both boxes. The Wolves technical director, Scott Sellers, has called Mosquera very athletic, very aggressive, very competitive, and has a great attitude to defender.
That's what we need.
It is. In fact, Tim Spears from The Athletic in his article has said he celebrates a slide tackle as much as a striker celebrates a goal.
How tall did you say he was?
He's he's 6'2", I think, Dad. Obviously, Wolves have struggled in both boxes, defensively and attacking from set pieces. So hopefully that's something that can be worked on. You know the new managers, Bruno Lage.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about a little bit about Nuno in a bit.
Bruno or Nuno?
Bruno. It's from Nuno to Bruno. He's been consulted in the signing as well, but Wolves haven't actually seen him play in physical presence. Yeah, Carl Whitehouse.
Who signed him up there?
Well, Wolves have signed him.
Not Bruno.
Bruno's been involved in it. Carl's confirmed he's 6'2".
Go on.
And here we go. Katie says we need someone with a bit of like Merv Bennett, who you've met. Says he's a big lad. I was talking about obviously what Scott Sellers has said. He's admitted that Wolves were lacking last season, with the team conceding 13 goals from free kicks and quarters. But he's also said that he's technically gifted. And Sellers has said that the defender is comfortable on the ball with the ball at his feet. He's got ability to bring the ball out from the back, which is obviously something Wolves have tried to develop. He, is as well as pass through the lines as well. He's good and comfortable in possession, creates angles, opens up his body to receive the ball, composes, handles with pressure without taking too many risks. As you said, Dad, there's a lot of competition for his signature. You've mentioned Joe, the Telegraph's John Percy, both said that he was going to be included with Club Bruges, Manchester United, and reigning Premier League champions Manchester City.
Am I interested in anybody else? Or?
We're talking about Mosquera at the moment.
Okay.
We're interested in his signature.
Okay.
But the reason that he's chosen Wolves is because with City and United, he was more likely going to go into the under-23s or sent out on loan.
Oh, that's true.
Whether the pathway for Wolves to get through into the first team is a lot brighter for him, and that's why he's sort of gone for Wolves. Wolves have obviously had very big success in bringing...
We've got a lot of young players, always.
Very young players. We've had a lot of success in bringing young players through and develop them. You look at Diogo Jota, Ruben Neves. You look at Pedro Neto. We've got some good in the under-23s. Fabio Silva, you started to see him. He's only 18. And Dusty Mems wants us to sign Polina. He's been he looks like a real prospect, doesn't he? And they've also said that the market, Wolves, it's the first time Wolves have ever signed a Columbian.
Is that right?
Yes. And obviously they've opened
something to do with his Brexit, I think.
It's what?
Brexit.
Not Bestic, Dad. Brexit.
Brexit. Something to do with Brexit.
Brexit, yeah, that's it.
If you ever get one of them, go on.
You do want a song. Wolves FC, how much it costs? 4.5 million. So basically, because of the Brexit changes, the changes, they wouldn't have been able to have got him last year.
True. I'm with you, Davey.
Well, Dad, you have briefed me, and they wouldn't have been able to have got him last year. But this year, because of the change of rules, his point system, they've been able to get him, and that's one of the advantages apparently of Brexit.
Yeah, go on.
And
I'm going to argue about that.
Julie says, "Hi, Magic Moss, great to see you, pal."
Who?
Julie.
Who's Julie?
Julie. Wave to Julie.
Hello, Julie.
There you go.
The wife's over there. It's over.
This is Dad's first time on a live video, by the way, Magic's Moss. I promise you I'll do it. Dad, like they did say in the Ask Wolves series that they would be looking at these markets. Guess what? He's not a client or of super agent George Mendes.
That's true.
He's not one of his stable either.
I'm still with you. I'm still with you.
You do, Dad.
Yeah.
So, Dad, what are your initial thoughts about the signing? And whilst we're on it, have you got any worries or worries about Wolves since the change of manager and stuff like that?
As long as they keep the players we've got now, like Neves and Neto, and they keep them players as well, we should do all right. Whether we need another goalkeeper, because there's talk about another goalkeeper.
Well, Dad,
from the Albion, there's talk about it. Whether it's truth, I don't know.
Well, there's lots
paper talk anyway.
Lots of paper talk, Dad. Obviously, Rui Patricio's looking like going to Roma. Neves has been strongly linked with Arsenal, but until it actually happens,
that's right.
It ain't happening. I mean, we thought Nuno was going to Everton.
Yeah, well,
a day.
Yeah,
but now it looks like he's not going there either.
No, where's he going?
Well, we don't know. He was linked with Crystal Palace, then he was linked with Everton.
Yeah, probably go back home, will he?
Well,
he probably wanted back there as well. He's been a good manager. He's done well for Wolves. So this chap who's coming in can do as good as him. I shall be happy.
Well, it's going to be definitely a different style thing. But Bruno Lage has definitely been involved in approving the transfer. I say Wolves haven't actually had a chance to see him live. They've analysed a lot of videos of him. As I say, he's a hot prospect. They're very, very happy to have got him at this age. They reckon his value will quadruple or even more. He's got a lot of potential.
Well, they've got to keep him as well.
But again, he's not one that's coming probably straight into the squad. And I think defensively, we probably still need another defender, experienced defender coming in. I don't know what you think.
That's what they say. They want some few older players, don't they? But whether it's truth or not, I don't know. I am manager, so.
Hold on, Carl's got some news about Ruddy and soon Neves still to Arsenal, too far apart with valuations. Exactly right. We've got Julie says he's off to Willinghall Town, Moss.
He's what?
He's off to Willinghall Town.
Oh.
I don't know. I think she's on about thingy. So just before we sign off, guys, because we have got another 5 minutes. Whilst I've got Magic on the live, let me know your thoughts about the signing, and also if you've got any quick questions for Magic whilst we've got him on. Hold on, Sarah wants to know, who's your favourite player since Ryan Bennett left?
Cody.
Is that because he's in defence?
Yeah, because he's in defence.
He likes his defenders.
Yeah.
Jack says he has a feeling that Neves won't go. Don't think Arsenal have the money. I think it was looking a done deal for definite, but not so much now.
Yeah.
And if you were to improve an area of the team, Dad, not at the moment, but we will be Wolves FC. We're obviously talking to you, so we can't be watching the game. Any areas that you would like to see improved? Where it would be if you were manager? What would you be doing?
Get somebody to score goals. You've got to get a good striker. I think we need another striker myself. But let's hope. What's his name? The chap who's been injured.
Well, we've got a lot of injuries. We've got Cadence injured, Neto injured. But you mean Raul Jimenez?
Yeah. I hope he's well again because he was a man for Wolves. He kept going.
Well, we hope
he was a danger man, and we want somebody like him. And I hope he's as good as he was a couple of years back.
He comes back last year. Julie Green wants to know, what's your first ever game that you went to, Dad?
I remember Johnny Hancock and Buddy Wright and all the good old players.
Do you?
Yeah.
And what were they like playing, Dad? Because I think one day
it was a football as well, not a blinking plastic thing now.
What do you mean it was a football?
A leather ball.
And when it got wet, it got heavier.
Yeah, I couldn't kick it myself. Or head the ball. I can understand people, youngsters, would head that bloody ball when it was leather. You can understand it knocking their heads about. But I remember Johnny Hancock and all them.
What did you think of Johnny Hancock when you saw him in the flesh?
A crapping player he was, Johnny Hancock. Yeah.
Fast?
Yeah.
Was he as fast as Traore?
Oh, better than him. Oh, no problem.
Was Billy Wright as good as Bennett?
Oh, yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Or he's a lot better than Bennett?
No, I've got to stick with Bennett.
You love your Bennett, don't you?
Well, he sent me his shirt and that.
You got that shirt, didn't you, Dad?
I just remember that for the rest of my life.
Absolutely fantastic, Dad. And Andrew says, good videos, good to see you, Dad. Is all right. Good signing for Wolves. Keep it up, mate. Always. Wolves, absolutely fantastic. We will be doing during the summer. He doesn't know this yet, but we're going to be doing an Ask Magic special, which will be about asking Magic about anything to do with his life or football or anything. How you're managing to keep your hair in looking so good after all these years and the things like that, Dad.
I ain't going to go down that one.
And if you had a song to finish on for Mosquera, what would the song be?
So they want it.
Mosquera. What would the song be?
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean?
Well, people like you singing, don't they?
Oh, well, we're all dreaming.
If you like Dad singing, put some love in the thing for him. Wolves FC wants to know what your favourite match was under Nuno.
Oh, I can't remember, Davey. Those are all good games, weren't they?
What was your favourite one?
Well, they beat Man United, right?
In the quarter-final.
Yeah, the quarter-final, yeah.
That was a great night, wasn't it, Dad? Absolutely fantastic.
I'm glad when we get the crowds back, and everybody's got to be safe and look after yourselves.
Are you looking?
You ain't got rid of this virus yet.
Dad, okay, don't get on your soapbox, mate. Don't get on your soap.
It's very, very dangerous. It ain't right yet. So
no, Dad, but you're double vaccinated, are you, Dad?
I'm double vaccinated. Yes,
so you're protected.
I hope so, David. But I'm 48, coming on 50, so.
Hold on. Sarah says, "Can we have a Magic Moss singing smile?"
Smile though your heart is breaking. Smile even though it's aching. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile at your tears and sorrow, smile and there'll be tomorrow. I will see the sun come shining through. If you just smile and look after yourselves, I love a lot of you. And all these dazzling, whatever you call
dazzlers.
All these dazzlers, I'm doing well.
All the dazzlers that watch the channel.
Yeah.
Look, hold on a minute. You're looking good for 48. Hold on. Look, you got applause. Fantastic. Amazing.
I want to go on the X.
Some more applause. Andy Saunders, blooming amazing. Oh, Julie wants to know, did you ever meet Stan Cullis?
Who?
Stan Cullis.
Oh, no, never met that.
Julie, Sarah says, great video. Katie loves it and everything. And everything. You're looking forward to getting back at the Molyneux, aren't you, Dad?
That's what we am, Jamie. Everybody is either, really,
And
miss the Wolves.
And at some point as well, we're going to have a members meetup. So if you are a member, consider becoming a member. We're going to have a meetup and we're going to have a drink and
Is that right?
I'll have a cup of tea.
I'll have a tomato juice.
And you'll have a tomato juice.
A drop of whiskey in it.
Carl says you should be on Britain's Got Talent. And RM says you should. How much do you miss Bennett? He was a good player. We moved on a bit from Bennett.
We have, David. We have.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen. This has been our bit of a different because we were going to be doing. The Scotland versus England preview, but obviously it's signed. But we should leave with our score predictions for England Scotland. So what are you going for?
6-0. No, 2-0.
6-0.
2-0.
2-2, Dad.
Who do you think? England.
And who's going to score them goals?
I don't know. Kane and Cody. Oh yeah, he played. Is he, Cody?
No. Go on. Who else?
Maguire. Is he playing?
We don't know if Maguire's playing.
I'll have Maguire anyway.
You're going to go Kane and Maguire. Fine, fantastic. So there you have it. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, that's it. That's obviously a good game and no trouble and all that. But look after yourself. This virus is very, very nasty. Dad, I know I'm on my page again, but it's very nasty.
Oh, dear, Dad. We all love you, though, don't we?
Yeah.
We all love. Anyway, having Dad on live is a bit different. I'd do it more often if you could work out how to. If you could work out how to get it on his phone, so I have to do it when it comes down. But we will be doing an Ask Moss.
Just enjoy yourselves. His life. Too very precious.
Talking about everything Wolves, England, and we'll ask some questions about Magic Moss's life, and he will tell you on the Ask Moss how he met Mrs. Moss. There's a story behind that, I can tell you.
Yeah. And you said it, David, when we got. You said it.
Exactly. Right. We love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Something a bit different. I know was a bit chaotic, but. If you've enjoyed it, please smash a like on the video. Yeah,
always.
And what else do they have to do if they've not already?
Oh, succeed to Davies.
No, subscribe, not succeed.
Subscribe.
Hit the bell notifications on for your Wolves content. And we welcome the new signing, Mosquera, the Columbian, 20 years of age.
It's got to be good, David, if the Man United and all.
Well, let's hope he's going to do all right. It's the first signing. One not that's going to come straight in the first team. He's going to be training, but he's got potential. Hopefully he'll come through. I think there's going to be a lot happening throughout the season. We'll continue to get your input.
I'm looking forward to it. I think be a bit more attacking players and all that sort of thing. So, but we get our players all fit. We'll be top of the top 4.
You got to go for top 4 already.
Yeah.
I love it. Dad.
Yeah, I think he knows what he's. Well, I don't know. We'll say, but we've got to go for top 4.
Let's wait.
I said that last year, but
let's wait and see what happens with the transfers.
I'm going to keep our players we got now. We should be all right.
All right then. Cheerio. Always after 3 from myself, Dazzling Dave, and from Magic Moss. Always Wolves.